Ladies and gentlemen, we have been working all day and now it's after work. I'm Joe and this is the eShop drop, where every week Nintendo has been dropping games like crazy, or I guess I should say the indies, the third parties, and Nintendo themselves have been dropping them week after week after week. It's been great. We've been getting a lot of games and this week is no further exception. As of this recording, we've got 17 Switch games and 2 3DS games coming out this week. That could change as I'm recording this, so if I miss anything or if I added more than 17 into this, you will know. So without further ado, let's drop in. Alright, so for December 5th, 2017, we have Caveman Warriors for Nintendo Switch for $12.99 from JoAfterWork. Jump back in time and free your inner caveman. Smash heads in this cooperative platformer game. Different playable characters, choose one of the playable characters, but don't worry, you can change your character at any time in the game and play with them all. Characters, characters, characters. Also on December 5th, we've got 9 Parchments for Nintendo Switch for $19.99 from Frozen Byte, the people that brought you Has Been Heroes and the Trine series, and this one actually takes place in the Trine universe as well. 9 Parchments is a co-op action RPG game of magic mayhem from Frozen Byte, the creators of the Trine series, like I just said. A group of runaway wizard apprentices decide to skip their training to search for the 9 Parchments. As the wannabe wizards rapidly discover powerful new spells and ignore all the safety aspects, it's natural that their hasty progress results in a lot of deadly accidents. And this is one I can't wait to play with you guys over on Twitch. This is one of the community games that I was talking about earlier that we will be playing, not on this video, but on other streams. Moving on, December 7th, 2017, we've got Acorn Tactics for Nintendo Switch for $11.99 from Tax Games, or TACS Games. Alien Blob from Space are invading. It's up to the Acorn to stop them. It's up to the Alien Counter-Offensive Response Network to stop them from enacting their evil plans. Construct and customize a strike team of giant walking tanks and airdrop them into combat. Up next, we've got a 3DS title for new Nintendo 3DS systems only, Christmas Night Archery for $1.99 from Petite Games. Another one I'm really excited for on December 7th, 2017 is Dimension Drive for Nintendo Switch, $12.99 from Too Awesome Studio. Too awesome. Dimension Drive is a space shooter that challenges your skills in entirely new ways. Play 2 games at once in this dual battlefield madness set in a comic book universe. So check this out real quick, just to explain it to you guys. You're using both ships to navigate. Think of like Ikagura, but except you're switching between dodging bullets from 2 different colors. You're using 2 different ships to navigate through a stage and trying to get, you know, the offense on one end and then go and switch over to the other ship and get through the other side to progress throughout the game. It's a top-down shooter. I'm hyped. I want to do a Nintendo spotlight on this, guys, so stay tuned. If you want to hold out on picking this up, you want to see gameplay, I got you here. Twitch.tv/JoAfterWork. We're going to do this on either Thursday or Friday night. Also on December 7th, Embers of Miram for $19.99 on the Nintendo Switch from Creative Byte Studios. Splitting is believing. To save their world from an alien threat, 2 proud races must set aside their differences and come together. Literally, Embers of Miram is an adventure platform featuring mystical creature with the ability to split into light and dark embers, each independently controlled by the analog sticks. December 7th as well, we got Human Fall Flat for Nintendo Switch for $14.99 from No Breaks Games and Curve Digital. Bob is just a normal human with no superpowers, but given the right tools, he can do a lot. Misuse the tools and he can do even more. The world of Human Fall Flat features advanced physics and innovative controls that cater for a wide range of challenges. Bob's dreams of falling are riddled with puzzles to solve and distractions to experiment with for hilarious results. The worlds may be fantastical, but the laws of physics are very real. I mean, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Up next, December 7th, 2017, Japanese Rail Slim 3D Travel of Steam for $19.99. That is a mouthful. This is on a Nintendo 3DS from Sonic Powered Co. Limited. Also, December 7th, 2017, Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Overdrive for $9.99 on Nintendo Switch. Mages is your dev and pub on this one, and I'll just break it down for you real quick. It's a beat 'em up game, very anime-like. It uses both I'm not even sure if I'm gonna say this right, but like 2 rails, so you can jump over to one side, beat up a bunch of enemies, jump back down to the other side, beat up more enemies. It's got a leveling up system. You can beat it in like an hour or 2. The replayability is there. You can play it with some friends as well and just have a good time. I played this on the Vita. I beat it on the Vita. I had a good time with this, so I'm double dipping and I'm probably gonna pick this up. We'll do a Nintendo Spotlight on this as well, and it's $9.99, so it's like, okay, that's not too much out of the wallet. But all the characters that you play as have different weapons, different specials, and it gets really crazy and chaotic real quick, so be in for a good time if you're playing this with a bunch of friends. Speaking of PS Vita games, this is another one, Plague Road for Nintendo Switch for exactly $10 from Arcade Distillery. This also got a limited runs release, which those of you who don't know, limited runs is now going to be doing Nintendo Switch stuff soon, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be exciting. Set around a city being consumed from within by a disease, Plague Road tells the story of a lone doctor who once abandoned their home and now returns to learn the fate of those they left behind. Travel from the safe refuge of your farm through a series of regions progressively more affected by the infernal plague. Also on the 7th is Plantera Deluxe for $4.99 on Nintendo Switch from Radalaika Games. Red game without a great name for Nintendo Switch for $2.99 from iFun for All. These are the people that made Serial Cleaner. We did a Nintendo Spotlight on this, and this is actually a mobile port. I don't know too much about this game, but let's read up on it. Teleport yourself into the most hardcore game this fall. Try to imagine a game simple in its basics, but demanding from the very first level, where everything might kill you. Even the camera and the main protagonist are against you as both of them constantly move forward. Add some barbed wire, spikes, and saw blades, and you'll get Red Game without a great name. Up next, we got Riptide GP Renegade for Nintendo Switch for $9.99 from Vector Unit. Experience a future of illicit hydrojet racing where armored riders kick out death-defying stunts over massive waterfalls, dodge cops, and boost across surging waves. Whoa! I'm not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of Wave Race a little bit. I'm gonna have to see some more of this before I make a decision. I'm picking this up, but I'm getting Wave Race vibes, and I love the Wave Race on 64. We've got a game that I know came out on Steam, and I believe this is out on PS4 or might be on PS4 soon. Is Slain Back from Hell for Nintendo Switch for $19.99. This is also December 7th, and it's from Andrew Gilmore, Stage Clear Studios. All hail the great horned metal god. You control the fate of Bathoran, a doomed hero in a gothic world who seeks to liberate 6 cursed realms from 6 deadly overlords. So I've seen gameplay of this in the past, and I get Castlevania vibes, but with like metal music. I feel like I remember metal music being played, and the fact that they're mentioning the Great Horned Metal God, I'm like, okay, I feel like I remember the music of this game, but also had some Castlevania-y vibes. So those of you that are curious, feel free to pick it up. It is $19.99, like I said, and I'm not 100% sure if I'll do a Nintendo Spotlight. Again, if enough of you out there want to see this, I'll pick it up and I'll show it to you guys. Speaking of more ports from other consoles, which is great, want to see that. December 7th, Tesla Grad for Nintendo Switch for $19.99 from Rain Games. Discover the secrets kept in the long-abandoned Tesla Tower. Magnetism and other electromagnetic powers will help you explore a non-linear world of beautiful hand-drawn environments in a steampunk-inspired vision of old Europe. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. December 7th, 2017, The Sexy Brutale for Nintendo Switch for $19.99. There's that M-rated game for you, and this is by Tequila Works. People that brought us Rhymes. So, The Sexy Brutale, a never-ending masked ball featuring intrigue, murder, and quite possibly a cult. Relive the same mysterious and murderous masked ball as the story unfolds in real time. You must find answers to every enigma and end the loop to save all guests, lives as well as your own. Vostok Inc. for Nintendo Switch, $14.99 from Wired Productions, Nosebleed Interactive. the world's first twin-stick action arcade clicker. You're the newly appointed CEO of Vostok Inc. As a greedy space capitalist, your ultimate goal is to make as much as you can. And the last game for December 7th, 2017 is Yodanji or Jodanji. Sorry, the Latin kicked in me. For Nintendo Switch for $4.99 from Kemco, actually. Ooh, another Kemco game here. Okay. Coffee Break, roguelike themed after Japanese folklore tales. Get the ability to summon and trap yokai, numerous spirits that have been living hidden among us until now. Admire them, give them witty nicknames, and then put them in the brutal, ever-changing dungeon to summon even more yokai. Spooky, cute graphics and powders made from various body parts included. Oh, don't make them fight in the dungeon. Don't do it. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Yodanji? Huh? This is why I keep this recorded in the background now. Now you guys know what I'm doing here. And finally, December 8th, 2017. Might have the greatest name for a video game ever created in Tennis in the Face for Nintendo Switch for $4.99 by 10 Tons Limited. This is no Wimbledon. This is Tennis in the Face. Get ready for some hilarious ragdoll smashing ball bouncing action. Help former tennis star Pete Bagasse save the city, from an evil energy drink corporation explodes. Knock out creepy clowns, corrupt riot police, and other explodes. Addicted maniacs with a tennis ball in the face. Bounce the ball off walls and reach target. Lurking in cover and watch them tumble hilariously. Trigger master chain reactions and watch the chaos unfold. Win levels to move to the next district and toward your ultimate goal, the destruction of Explode's Mega Factory. Try to earn a crown from each level. Look at that mullet! And if you haven't realized why I enjoy doing these, I think you guys got a taste of the wacky voiceovers that I sometimes burst out into. It calls for certain games like Tennis in the Face. Just to break it down for you real quick, give you guys my thoughts on some of the games announced here. Like I mentioned, Dimension Drive, definitely interested in doing that on Nintendo Spotlight 4, and that is a game right up my alley. I have a guilty pleasure for top-down shoot-'em-ups like this. It's got that Ikagura-like feel, but with the concept of having two ships at the same time that you have to switch back and forth to, which kind of reminds me of like Semi-Spheres a little bit, where you're alternating between two different orbs to finish the puzzle. I'm all about that. 9 Parchments is another one. I actually have a review code for that, so thanks to Frozen Bite for providing me with one, and I'm gonna check that out. I want to do community streams with that game, at least 1 or 2. To get you guys into that, and I have a couple of people that are planning on picking it up, so we might even have a team together. It's like up to 8 people, so anybody watching this wants to join in, twitch.tv/JoAfterWork. If we're playing it, jump on in, join us. My friend code is in the Discord, which is always in the links in the description down below if you want to join us. We have an amazing community there. A lot of awesome people, and a lot of gifts have been made of me and clips from the Twitch streams, courtesy of Ariel Draco and Rybo. So thank you guys for making me look like a complete buffoon, more so than I already am. 2 other games I just want to shout out real quick for this week are Phantom Overdrive. That is right up my alley. I don't mind double dipping, picking that up again. I know I have it on the Vita, but this game, yeah, I love beat 'em ups. Like, that's just something from the old school that I've always taken in, and it's like when it's done right, which this game is done right, and it's only $10, I'm all about it. And I'm still iffy on Slain. I think I might watch some gameplay before I plan on picking it up and doing a Nintendo Spotlight on it, but I'm still on the fence on that one. So if anyone out there can convince me to pick it up, or I did reach out. I think I reached out for a recopy for that. I'm not sure, but anyway, that goes besides the point. I might bite the bullet on that one and pick it up, and then I'll play it, and if I'm enjoying it, we'll do a Spotlight on that game. But without further ado, that has been Nintendo Spotlight. That has not been Nintendo Spotlight. That has been eShop Drop. Sorry, we were talking about Spotlight so much that I got myself confused. But this has been eShop Drop. Those are the games coming out this week. Remember, if I missed anything, of course, games do get added in the middle of the week, and it does happen from time to time. But hey, that's the glory of just the comment section down below and keeping us updated. I will update the description, or I'll just pin your comment as well and include it in there. So, guys, if you enjoyed what you see here, give it a like, share with your friends, let them know what I do here. We play video games after work. We talk about video games after work. We have an episode of That Nintendo Show that went up. We have another Nintendo Spotlight coming out today, which is Serial Cleaner. If you missed out on 9 Parchments, the demo, that is up on the channel as well, so check that out. I'm going to leave a bunch of playlists all over my face and the subscribe button and all that good stuff. And I will see you all next time. So with that, where's my middle face? Take care. Love y'all.